What's up, y'all? So in today's video, I'm going to talk about how I made $1,000 this week, over 1,000 this week, and what changed for me. Yeah, you heard it. I made over $1,000 this week as a 19-year-old entrepreneur, and I'm going to talk about what changed for me. We're going to go over like 3 major things that changed for me, and or that I improved on, you could say. And yeah. So the first thing I would say was a big game changer for me was simple. It's just taking time and meditating. So being able to sit for 10 to 15 minutes, gather my thoughts, and really, self-reflect. I'm gonna touch on some major things, some psychological stuff that helped me personally in my goals and everything. So taking 10-15 minutes, thinking, not watching like Netflix or anything, any stimulation. And I want to touch up a little bit on my business and how I kind of went about doing what I do, man, and crushing it. We've been crushing it. So I'm going to talk about that. I've been doing sales every single day. I averaged like a pretty good number in sales. In sales alone, I worked like 6 days a week. I think honestly, I say 150, 200. I had like 100, something like that. I think sales we made like $800. All right, so sales we made probably $800 this week. And basically, I'm gonna just talk about, and I'm all about transparency, because I believe transparency is value. You get to kind of see the journey and how I grow, not only as an entrepreneur, but as a, a young man. So self-reflection. And when I say self-reflection, I mean genuinely thinking deep within yourself. Okay, by the way, guys, your boy got some new Nike gear. Nike's gonna be my new thing. I made a lot of money before. Like, I made a ton of money. What I should have done, honestly, and what I've been telling myself, instead of buying designer, I should have just been buying Nike, because I would have had, a ton of Nike gear, and I wouldn't have spent a lot of money. But it's all good. I bought the designer, enjoyed it. It's all good. But that would have been a smarter, choice, because this only cost me $100. The shorts cost me $60. These shoes were a gift from my mother. The gold and white Dunks, they're very fire. And yeah, so let's talk a little bit about that. So self-reflection, deep thinking. We're gonna talk deeply about that. Deep thinking, basically going into, when you're working in sales, you have to kind of go by some principles and live by these principles in a sense. Wealth does move in silence. Okay, wealth does move in silence. Silence is power. And I'm gonna kind of talk about sales and a little bit of psychological things that I've learned. Give me a second here. All right, so psychological things, what I've learned. So environment, I've learned a little bit about, or not a little, I've learned a lot about like environment being placed. It's not just about how hard you work, it's also about, how you're working. Your ability to articulate. Now, I'm gonna go over experience and what I did and what changed for me. This is just what changed for me. So today I was working, and I've had several days like this. I kid you not, I've had several days to where I've done like well, but I've had like to be kind of, how you could say, relentless. Relentless and just not giving up, like just literally just not giving up. So I'm gonna talk about that. So for me, some of these days, they better not bring their asses back up here, because I'm filming my video and y'all need to hear this. Okay. All right, sorry about that. All right, so cool. So we're gonna talk about the psychological things. So I've had like days where I'm like grinding hard as hell, right? Like this Friday, I was grinding and like going in like damn near 2 hours of sales, right? 2 hours. I think Friday, how much did I make? I made like $30. I got like 6 people. And what it was, man, honestly, was like I had some people who really weren't interested in what I was saying at all. I had people laugh at me, you know. I had people laugh in my face. I'll be completely honest with you. I've had people laugh in my face. I've had girls laugh at me or whatever. But guess what? I've also had a ton of love. I've also had people be like, dang, what you're doing is super cool. It takes a certain person to realize that and to think on that deeper level, because it is thinking on a deeper level. What I do, if you guys are wondering what I sell, I do self-development products, and essentially the end goal of my product is to help people with anxiety. So the end goal of my product is to help people with anxiety. So hot summer, man. End goal of my product is to help people with anxiety. I'm gonna take this off actually for a moment. It's to help people with anxiety and basically make them more confident using meditation. And I articulate it very simple, right? I help people with meditation, but on a kind of a deep psychological level. I have a Discord community. Some people are amazed by what I'm doing. I've had like great responses. I've had people give me hundreds of dollars. To be honest with you, I've done very well, and I mean on a daily basis. I don't mean like, I mean day to day. I'm making hundreds from selling digital products. This is not something that I would do for months on end, but it is something I found some success in, and that's why I'm making this video for y'all. I 100% know I will see big growth. Also, what you speak over yourself is reality, so speak positive things over yourself. And what else? Psychological. Oh, right. Okay, great. I just found the next topic that we're going to discuss. So, if you want to make money in sales, you have to solve a great problem. You need to talk about something that's actually going to move people. You could do this in your city. It's easier. I'm going to be honest. It's a bit easier in a larger city. It's a bit easier in a larger city. And the reason I say it's easier in a larger city is because it's easier to figure out not only when you're going to sell your product, because there are seasons. So not only when you're going to sell your product, but where you're going to sell your product. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about consistency and the power of consistency, because there is power in timing. If you want to catch opportunities and make money, if you actually want to make some money and change your life, timing is big, because like it's not luck that I'm doing this. It's not luck. What it is timing. It's timing for one, and you know, it's me going out and like being persistent, but it's timing. Like summertime, I'll just be honest with you guys. You want to do something like this, summertime is good. I'm not saying I'm a know-it-all or what have you, or I know everything, but summertime is good. Christmas time, those times, Thanksgiving, Christmas, I would say, is like a very good time to start something like this. And to be honest, you can do very well. Solve a problem that moves people, right? You need to solve a problem that moves people. I could basically go anywhere. Not anywhere, but I could go to any like Target or Walmart, probably any Target or Walmart in a good area, and make like $200 to $300 because my product is good and it solves a problem. So it solves a problem. It works with anxiety, and then most people don't know about like frequencies. So frequencies is, you know, it's big. It's not just like, you know, most people don't really know about frequencies. Most people don't really know about asking questions within themselves. learning, really finding the needle in the haystack. These concepts and practices and these ways of thinking, right? These habits, these are things that people need, right? So if me, a person like me, if I can embody, let's say I don't embody all of these things, but let's say I embody 8 of the 10, like train with the law of 33. And if you don't know what train with the law of 33 means, what it essentially means is, you spend 33% of people who know much more than you. You spend 33% of people time who know the same amount as you, and you spend 33% of time with people who don't know as much as you. So that's what that means, right? But let's say I know 8 of those like mindset tricks to, I don't know, become a millionaire. Or not a millionaire, but a high value person. I'm telling you, when I tell you, people not only will notice these things, but it'll be so easy for you to go and, be successful, right? Whether it's through the internet, like you could do social media marketing, or you could really do whatever, right? You could do social media marketing, you could do like kind of door to door what I'm doing, but it's like in the store type beat. You could do anything that you see fit, and you can, do your thing and go up, right? And be successful. I'm telling you guys this because not only do I want to see you win, but I believe really anybody can do this. I believe anyone can do this, and if you put your mind to it, I truly believe anyone can do this. This is probably going to be about a 12-minute video. Could make it like 20 minutes, but we're going to make it about 12 minutes. Make sure you guys definitely drop a like, drop a sub, and stay tuned for more content. If you guys have been watching and staying tuned, I know some of you guys, I appreciate everybody showing me love, or whoever's proud of me, because this is our first $1,000 week in the summer. So let's go. Or first 4-figure week.
Come without a top. Once I'm on, I ain't never gonna stop. Bitch, I'm on, I ain't never gonna stop. Hey, came in the game getting money. Flip chicks, whip, get money.